Hey guys. So, welcome. It is 9 o'clock, and I'm here to do a live. Hopefully, you've seen it on the page in the stories in my email if you're on the list that I'm doing a live tonight to share how you can take care of your mental health and find calm in these stressful and overwhelming times. So, if you're like many of us, you probably feel some level of anxiety, overwhelm, stress related to all that's going on. You might be worried about things and all that stuff. And I can totally relate to that. So I wanted to share some of the ways that I myself am staying calm or trying to stay calm and the ways I am taking care of my mental health. So if you have a notebook, you might want to grab it, take some notes, or you can watch it again, of course, and take some notes there. If you are new to the page or new to following Black Mom Calm, I am Jamie, the founder of Black Mom's Guide to Calm, which is a safe space where stressed out mommies and women come to overcome their overwhelm and find their inner peace, joy, wholeness, relief, all that good stuff. So I'm here to help you tap into your inner peace and find your calm and help you take care of yourself and all that good stuff. So I'm going to hop right on in. So if you miss anything, I'm going to do a recap at the end. But again, you can watch it. It's going to be up in the stories. So let's jump right into it. So I'm sharing 10-ish, maybe more, because I think I'm going to do a brief guided meditation at the end of this. So just sharing some ways that you can take care of your mental health and stay calm during this time and when it's all over. So the first tip I have for you is to practice mindfulness and be in the present moment. So doing this brings you calm, it helps you to stay grounded, and it helps you to focus. So, some ways that you can practice mindfulness if you're new to it, because I know some people already know what mindfulness is and know what being in the present moment entails. But if you don't, there are some ways you can practice it so that it becomes. It's okay, Lindsay. I was wondering, but it's okay. Um, there's some practices that you can do to help you cultivate a mindfulness practice. So one is to do one thing at a time. So, as women, we tend to multitask, but focusing on one thing at a time and really giving your full attention to it. Thank you for the hearts. Giving your full attention to it is the one way to be in the moment, be in the zone. So that's one way. Another way is to focus on your breathing. So just take a few minutes, um, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, pause, close your eyes and just take some time to focus on your breath. That's it. Focus on how your breath feels. Are you breathing slowly? Are you breathing fast? Are you inhaling and exhaling deeply? Things like that when you're focusing on your breath. And another way to practice mindfulness is to do nothing at all. Like literally just do nothing for a few minutes. And it might feel weird at first because, we're so used to doing something or feeling like we need to be productive in doing something, even if it's just like reading or watching TV. So just do nothing for a couple of minutes. And then as you do nothing more often, it'll get easier for you to do nothing and easier for you to also be in the present moment. And I also have a 5-day mindfulness experience you can sign up for. And for 5 days, you'll get an email where you can sign up to get one exercise that you can do to practice mindfulness. And you can learn more about that at blackmomsguidetocalm.com. So the second tip is practice self-care. So this is something you probably see a lot of, and I think it's super important now. Excuse my voice, by the way, sinuses. But I think self-care is super important now because, again, a lot of us are dealing with stress levels we've never experienced situations we never experienced. So it's really important that we make sure we take care of ourselves in the midst of all of this. So I want to quickly touch on some ways you can take care of your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health. So physically, drink enough water, eat well or eat as well as possible. I know a lot of us are snacking a little bit more being at home. It's all good. You don't have to like beat yourself up about that or anything. But try to eat well. Move your body a little bit. So exercise, go for walks, do some yoga. That will help. Some mental self-care, meditate, read something that's uplifting. So a book that's uplifting, blog, or a podcast that will lift your spirits. Use affirmations. Emotional self-care, you can journal, find positive outlets or new hobbies that you've been wanting to try. And you might have more time to try it now. Acknowledge and feel your feelings. So I am somebody that says, thank you for the hearts. I am somebody that says, try to vibrate higher and, find the positive in all things. But a lot of times when you're feeling, whatever you're feeling, anxious, overwhelmed, sad, whatever it is, allow yourself to acknowledge that and feel it. And then you can move on to a different feeling. Sorry, Nyla's behind me. She's kicking me. So that's what I'm doing right now. And spiritual self-care, pray and speak to your ancestors, your higher power, God, whatever your higher power is. Create a sacred space. So now might be a good time for you to create your space for meditation, yoga, prayer, whatever you want to do. And you could even try crystal healing. So my favorite stones for calm in particular are amethyst, smoky quartz, jasper. And I'm going to touch on some of these different ideas as I go on, but those are just some ways that you can practice self-care. And by the way, if you want to share something in the comments of what you're doing for your mental health and finding calm, you can do that. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in as well. So the third tip is to use affirmations. So as y'all probably know, if you followed me for a while, I love affirmations. They help you create more positive energy, more positive vibes. They increase your inner joy, your peace, and they also help you manifest what you want and help you to become the person that you want to be. So if you're going to create your own, which I do suggest because it's more powerful if you create, speak in your own language, so to speak. So a few tips are start with the words I am. So I am calm, I am centered, I am grounded. Or, oh, thank you, Nicole. Yes, I love amethyst. I actually, just backtracking a little bit, I sleep with mine under my pillow and it helps me sleep well most of the time. So, use I am, or if you have a hard time believing that what you're saying, say I choose to. So I choose to find calm. I choose to look for the good. I choose to be in the present moment. So those are just a couple of tips for using affirmations. And also, say it in the present tense. So don't say like, I will be calm or I will have peace. You want to say it as if it is already happening because that's how our subconscious mind works. And I could get into the science of it a little bit more, but just know that saying I am helps your mind to actually recognize those things as if they're happening right now. And of course, if you need affirmations, you can look on the page and check out some that I posted. And I also have Find Your Calm affirmation cards that will help you find your calm. So the fourth way that you can take care of your mental health during this time is to take a digital break. So I know if you're at home, if you're not working, or even if you are working from home, you're probably spending more time on social media, which I'm guilty of it as well. But if you're not careful, spending a lot of time on social media or just on media in general can create more anxiety, more stress, more overwhelm, and it can even cause you to feel depressed. So I do suggest taking some time away from social media. So some ways you can do that are limiting the amount of time you spend on it. So maybe saying, okay, I'm going to spend, I don't know, I'm just throwing something out there. It's not something I don't have a set time for myself. Like I only spend an hour on this or that or 30 minutes, but that's something that you can do. You can say, I'm going to take a break for a weekend or for a whole day. And again, you can limit the amount of time you spend on there. But I do suggest not, and this is just not for just this time, but just in general, not getting on any kind of media right when you first wake up in the morning. And I also suggest not being on there right before your head hits the pillow before you go to sleep. Um, and you can also use apps that will, so you can set certain times that you won't be on there. Because I do that. I have a new app I use called Stay Focused, and I have it set to where I think like from 9 to like 6 in the morning. If I try to get on Instagram or Facebook or check my email, I'm not able to. You can set a message where it says, you should be on here, be productive or something like that. But whatever you choose to do, just spend less time on the media. So the fifth tip is to develop a loose routine. So for me, I'm somebody that needs routine. Routine helps me to, you know, feel more in control of my schedule and to feel more calm because I have more structure. But obviously, with being at home with a kid, the routine is not going to always work out as I planned. So that's why I say create a loose routine, a loose structure for you, because I do think it will help you and your kids, or if you don't have kids, just help you stay calm and just have a sense of focus as you go through your day. So, and however that works for you, however that looks for you, I do have still my intentions list. So that's something I've always done, a to-do list of what I would like to get done during the day. I do suggest not putting a whole bunch of stuff on there, because then at the end of the day, if you don't get everything done, you might beat yourself up. We'll come to that in a second about not beating yourself up. But don't put a whole bunch of stuff on there. Just put like, I would say 3, 4, 5 things that are really important to you to get done. And if they don't get done, it's okay. It is what it is. But again, for me, having some kind of routine just helps me to stay focused and helps me have a plan in mind. And I don't feel so scattered and all over the place. So number 6 is to journal. And with that, I will just say, and you don't have to do this every day, just maybe once a week, do a brain dump, or if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, just do a brain dump. And all that means is simply write down whatever comes to mind. You can start with something like, right now I'm feeling anxious because, and just write whatever comes to mind, or I'm feeling stressed because, write whatever comes to you, and just try to get everything out that you're feeling. Don't worry about how it sounds. It might sound crazy. That's all right. You might misspell things. Don't worry about grammar. Just let everything out, and hopefully at the end you'll feel better, and you might even have a solution, for a problem you were having. So number 7 is go with the flow. So if you are like me, I posted this earlier about being a recovering control freak. You want everything to go a certain way, but especially now, everybody's schedule is kind of just off right now. So you have to just release control, surrender, and go with whatever is happening. Don't, again, have a routine, have, a set schedule in mind, but things are going to pop up. Things are not going to always go the way that you want them to or as planned. So just release the need to control as best you can. Take a deep breath and just flow with whatever is happening in the moment. Number 8 is be gentle with yourself. So again, things are not always going to happen the way you want them to. You're not always going to do everything that you want to do. Things aren't going to be perfect. Now, I know that you might see a lot of posts saying, be productive, start your business. What else did they say? Get more stuff done now. But you know what? Again, these are times when we haven't experienced before. And I'm not knocking it because I am trying to get some stuff done myself. But I'm also trying to remind myself to be gentle with what I can do realistically now. And hey, sometimes I might need a break because, again, it's not a normal time. It is more high stress and anxiety. So, yeah, try to get some stuff done. Try to be productive, but also be gentle with yourself if you're not getting stuff done or if you're not feeling it, at the moment. The stuff is always going to be there. So, again, be compassionate with yourself, be gentle with yourself, and just do the best you can, which brings me to the number 9, which is to allow your best to be good enough. So again, you might not get everything done during the day that you want to. Your kid might not do all their homework. You might suck at homeschooling like me or trying to teach your kids or whatever. But remember that some days are better than others and that your best today might not be your best tomorrow, and that's okay. Just allow whatever your best is for that day to be good enough. Your best might be, I don't know, getting the kid up and getting the kids a bath or something and letting them read and then letting them play all day. That might be your best for that day, and that's fine. Whatever it is, don't, look at what other people are doing, because I know a lot of people are posting, posting, all their homeschool ideas or whatever ideas they might have. It might not even be related to that, and it might make you feel inadequate, like you're not doing enough, but you are doing enough. And whatever you are doing, whatever you can do is enough. So let that be good enough. Something else before I get into the last one is to try to focus on the positive now, focus on the good. I did start this small little gratitude challenge on my page where I'm posting every day for people to share one thing that they're thankful for every day. Because I know, again, if we're on social media, watching news and stuff like that, it can be hard to see what is positive. If you're welcome, Atlanta Mom Circle. If you're seeing a lot of gloom and doom, so to speak, it can be hard to focus on what's positive. Especially you worrying about maybe jobs, work, money, all that stuff, it can be hard to focus on what's positive. So every day, try to focus on something that is good. So I personally have a gratitude journal that I write in every morning, where I write down 4 or 5 things that I'm thankful for that happened the day before. But also, because I do this, it's been a habit for a while now, a few years. But because I do that, as I go throughout my day, I'm kind of like trying to pay attention to what is good about something, especially when things are crazy. I feel anxious or stressed out. I try to think, okay, so what's good about the situation, or what's something good about the day? So just as you go throughout the day, even when things seem crazy and chaotic, just try to find some of the positive things going on. It might be the fact that you are home now, or that you have a place to stay safe. It might be you have the ability to work from home and still make money. It might be your kids did good today. They didn't drive you too crazy. So whatever it is, try to find something positive for your day, throughout your day. And again, a way to focus on the positive and practice gratitude is by starting a gratitude journal. And finally, my last tip for you is it's kind of twofold: breathe and meditate. So let's start with breathing. And I'm sure you've seen me post this quite a bit, especially lately, but taking deep breaths is the quickest and simplest and probably one of the most effective ways to find calm when you need to. So whenever you're feeling stressed out, you're feeling overwhelmed, just pause for a minute, take a few deep breaths, and we can practice this now while we are here together. And I'm going to just show you how to breathe deeply, just in case you don't know. So you place your hand on your belly right quick. And you can close your eyes if you want to. You don't have to. But you're going to breathe in through your nose and fill your belly with air. And you should feel your belly expand. And as you exhale, let your belly go back down. Your belly button go back towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. So whenever you need to find some calm, or just make it a practice, like when you first get up in the morning, to just take a few deep breaths. Gratitude list. Yes, Atlanta Mount Circle. She says gratitude list help me conquer bitterness. That is a good point. Finding things to focus on that are positive helps you. Yeah, it helps you to create more positive vibes and create more joy, harmony, and inner peace in your life. So that's how to breathe deeply. And then my final tip is to meditate. And I know a lot of people don't feel like they can meditate or they find it difficult. And I know it can be challenging. It can be challenging to meditate, to do a sitting meditation. And by the way, I do have some tips on blackmomsguidetocalm.com/blog for meditation. But all you need is to do it a few minutes a day, 5 or 10 minutes, or not even that. You can do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever works best for you. Take some time to get still and quiet, breathe, focus on your breath. I like to meditate right when I get up in the morning because I find that it helps me to set the tone for the day. And you're welcome, Dee Dee. It helps me to awesome in her likeness. It helps me to set the tone for a more positive day. And if things get crazy and stressful, then I have some kind of calm that I've done in the morning already. So now I just want to do a quick meditation on here. By the way, I do have more on, you can find them on the blog or on YouTube, which is also Black Moms Guide to Calm. So just really quick, we'll do a quick little meditation just to show you how to do it just in case, or if you need to meditate right now because you need some calm. So you're going to come to a comfortable seated position. You can sit in traditional meditation style or however you want to sit. You're going to sit up tall with a straight spine. Close your eyes and bring your palms to face up on your legs. And roll your shoulders back. And take a deep breath in, filling your belly with air. Exhale with a sigh, letting everything go. Inhale again, filling your belly with air. And this time as you exhale, exhale through your nose and let your belly button go back towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just continue breathing fully and deeply. Just allowing your body and mind to relax and be calm. And when thoughts come to you, just acknowledge them and then let them go without giving them too much of your energy or attention. And just bring your focus back to your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm going to say a few affirmations, and you can repeat them to yourself silently or out loud. I am grounded. I am centered. I am at peace. I choose to stay in the present moment. I choose to go with the flow. All is well in my world. And bring your hands to your heart, seal in your practice, and take a moment to feel gratitude for whatever you're thankful for right now. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste and Ashe. So I hope you enjoy the meditation and that you feel some calm, more calm. And that's a quick version of meditation. You can use affirmations. You don't have to. You can go to YouTube and find guided meditation videos, music. You can use an app like Calm as well to help you with your guided meditation. So I want to do a quick recap of the tips for how to take care of your mental health and find calm in stressful times. So practice mindfulness, be in the present moment, practice self-care, use affirmations, take a digital break, develop a loose routine, journal, go with the flow, be gentle with yourself, allow your best to be good enough, and breathe and meditate. So if you miss any of this, when I hop off, it's going to be in my stories. I'm going to do a recap or encore video tomorrow on Facebook Live, so you can catch it again if you like. If you have questions about finding calm or about anything that I've shared tonight, you can send me a message, or you can email me, Jamie, Jamie, at blackmomsguidetocalm.com, and I'm happy to help and happy to share resources. Also, I do have products, I should say, in the Black Mom Calm shop to help you find your calm. Just want to share real quick. I have the Black Girl's Guide to Calm book, which has tips for finding your calm, and I have the Find Your Calm affirmation cards, which is a set of 30 cards, all designed to help you find your calm whenever you need to, wherever you are. So I thank you guys for watching and sharing comments. And yes, I haven't used it in a while, the Calm app, but I do love it when I use it. Thank you for for hearting and your comments and all that good stuff. Thank you for joining me. I hope these tips helped you when it comes to finding calm and taking care of your mental health. I would love to know what you think about this live, so let me know if you want to share what you think, if you found it valuable and all that good stuff, and share it with anybody in your life who may need it. And again, if you have questions, you can message me here or email me, jamie@blackmomsguidetocalm.com, and you can get more resources for finding calm at blackmomsguidetocalm.com. You don't have to be a mom to check it out. I have tips for everybody on like meditation, mindfulness, yoga, self-care, affirmations, and all that good stuff. So again, guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you sharing your energy with me as well. Stay safe out here. Stay home if possible. And also stay calm. I'll see y'all guys. I plan on doing some more meditations and lives. So just be on the lookout for announcements and all that good stuff. And you can sign up for my email list on the site as well. Have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all next time. Namaste. Thank you for joining, and have a great night.